Hi everyone, good afternoon to you. Welcome to the Parenting Compass Talk Show on the CM Quara TV. So today we'll be talking about parenting. That's what we'll be doing every Tuesday. So we'll be talking about parenting. And today we'll be looking at how do you maximize the holiday season for your children. The children are on holiday now. I know that there are some parents that are already like, oh my god, can these teachers just have these children? Can you have these children already? Like, what do I do with them? And you're already like, okay, what do I even do? I'm confused. Like, I just can't deal. I know that some already have plans of, okay, I just want them to let them just be with the TV and leave me alone. But then let's discuss what are those things that you can do to maximize this holiday season. So the number one thing I'll be saying that this holiday season focus on connection over entertainment. So it's not just about entertaining them, getting them their favorite cartoon. Ensure that this period you connect with them. It doesn't have to be something long. It could just be 15 minutes in a day. But connect with your child, connect with each child. Know more about your child during this holiday so that even after the holiday, when they go back to school, they can remember how you made them feel during the holiday. Also, during holidays, very much possible that you want to put aside routines. There is a routine that you have always followed, but then during the holiday, just feel like it's okay, let them just do anyhow. No, don't neglect the routines. The routines are there for a reason. If there is no routine, by the time your children are resuming back to school, it will not be easy for them to flow into the routines again. So children cope with routines. So learn to just get them involved in routines. Let there be things that they are to do in the morning. They do their devotion. After their devotion, they have chores that they do in the home as their own responsibility. You have family devotion that you also do. Let there be routines. Okay, this is playtime. This are the outdoor play, game time. This is time for you to read. Another thing now is that you should also include reading in their daily activity. It's not okay enough for every child, for any child, to spend the whole of the holiday without learning something new. So even if it is just 15 minutes that you are reading together as a family, it's a good one. Let every child learn that okay, this period I want to read 5 books, or even if it is just one book, a chapter of a book per day, and then you spend 15 minutes reading that book. After reading, you can encourage your child to pick out the new words from the book that they have read and use the word also. That way, you are building your child's vocabulary, you are improving their skills. So by the time they are resuming back, they are resuming with much more knowledge. Also, develop life skills. So as you had during this holiday now, I believe that you have done an evaluation of how the last term results was, how the last session's results was, and you have been able to identify, okay, these are the things I feel my child needs to improve on. Pick up a skill that your child can learn, and then focus on it. If you need to maybe check online on how your child can get better at that skill, if you need to enroll them in a skill center where they can improve that particular skill, please do that. And also there are life skills that your child needs to learn, maybe how to speak, communication skills, how to like etiquette. These are things that you can even teach them. You can just spend 5-10 minutes with them every day, passing across a particular skill to them. This will be very helpful for them. So you might be like, okay, I still have to go to work. Even when you come back, maybe during the weekend, you can also try to focus on, okay, this is what we are learning this week. We are learning this character. We are learning about this character skill. And you can pick a Bible story, use it to support what you are teaching. Maybe you are teaching about honesty, and then you pick a Bible story, maybe the story of Gehazi, how Gehazi lied, took what the master did not ask him to. And that week, that is a lesson your child is holding on to. And you can also add a supporting memory verse to it. So they are learning a scripture, they are learning, they are building their character, and then they are also learning a Bible story. So as you do this, you are improving your child, and then your child gets better over time. It's not like okay, during the holiday your child is just there. And if you have plans of traveling also, don't just send your child over to the grandparents place with no blueprint. Your child is going over to your grandparents, you know that okay, your grandparents are elderly, and maybe they don't have the strength to be able to care for them as such. Let them go with the blueprint. What are those things that you expect them to learn? They are going with books. You have gotten resources for them. You can get them puzzles that they can play with. That way they are building skills, they are building their problem learning skills also. So these are the things you can do. Don't just feel like, okay, I'm shifting the responsibility to the house help. If you have house helps at home, give them a target. This is what I want my child to learn today. I want my child to learn about honesty today. These are the resources that you should use for my child, so that by the end of the day, when the house help is giving you a feedback, you are getting feedback of what the child has learned. Not that you are just leaving your child with someone without anything like a prototype of what they are supposed to do or what they are expected to do. As you are doing this, you are improving your child, and then at the end of the day, your child has better understanding of what holiday should be about also. He embrace responsibility. This holiday period is a period for your child also to learn to get engaged in the house. They should be responsible. They should do things in the house. Maybe you are the one that you have helps that always do everything in the house. This period, please get them involved, train them. Don't let's just train her helps and then ignore our children, because a lot of times we see helps that grow up to be great people, but then the children are there, they cannot cook, they cannot even fix a little meal for themselves. This holiday period is the period whereby you can just allow your child to learn how to maybe do toast bread. You can allow them to learn how to fry egg, bake together, all of these little things that can help them later in future. So don't just feel like, oh, okay, let them just be in their room, watch TV from morning to night. No, involve them in chores. Let them have responsibilities that they do in the house also. And also, it is okay for them to be bored. I know children will say, Mommy, I'm bored, Daddy, I'm bored, I don't know what to do. Boredom sparks up creativity. When your child is bored, you will see the creativity that will come from that. So you don't have to have everything all planned out. Allow for time of boredom, free time, when they can just, okay, just think of one thing to do yourself. Just allow your child to be bored. You don't have to always be like, oh, Mommy, I'm bored, can I go and watch the TV? No. Create a play for yourself. That way they learn to even play by themselves. They learn to relate with each other and create things that they can do. You will be amazed at the creativity that will come at that period of boredom, that you feel like, oh, my child is just so bored, I don't know what to do. Let me just go and watch cartoon. So don't focus on your children spending a lot of time on cartoon. We are not saying that they should not watch, they should not use technology has come to stay, but then let us maximize it. Let's use it as a tool. Not that they will now become the babysitter, not that they will now become the thing that is training your children. Okay, maybe you want your child to learn about precipitation. You can say, okay, let's go on YouTube and watch a video on that. You want your child to learn about etiquette. Okay, let's go on YouTube, let's watch a video on etiquette. Your child is learning from that. Now, I know your children already came home with their scripts, they came home with their past notes. Before you go and keep them in your wardrobe, can you sit together and look through it? Look at those things that those parts that they didn't get right, and then address them together. Review what they have learned, the things that they found difficult, and then work on it together again, so that will serve as a good backbone for the next class they are progressing to. So don't just collect the script and then feel like, let me just keep it somewhere. And also, what are the things you should not do? Don't compare. This is not the time to compare your child with your friends' children. Oh, I went to my friend's house yesterday. You need to see the way my friend's child was so well behaved. You don't know anything than to just play and play. No. If you have not taught your child the right thing to do, so you have no right complaining about what they do. You need to also teach them what they need to do without comparing them with another person. You can celebrate your children without feeling the need to compare them with another child. So, okay, maybe your child came with a report card and you feel that they can do better. Appreciate what they have done. And then let them know that, okay, do you know that if you do this, if you do that, you can become better. You can have a better result. When we evaluate their results, it should not be about what was your friend's position, what's your friend's score. It should be you comparing the results they came with this term with that of last term, their previous aggregates, compare it with this aggregate. Okay, what is the gap that is there? How can you become better? It's not a thing of, oh, Sheun that got first, is does he have two heads? No, it should not be like that. Compare, okay, this is it. Oh, you had 91% last time, you had 75% this time around. What happened? What do you think? What are the things that you feel is the reason why you had something lower? And maybe your child now said, okay, it's my teacher, or okay, maybe your child did not even read properly, and then like, oh, I think it was because I didn't really spend time reading. Yeah, so you've seen it. You didn't spend time reading as much as you did the previous time. So you know that as you are going into a new term, you need to focus on creating your own goal to ensure that okay, maybe you'll be reading 1 hour every day or 30 minutes every day. That way you are bringing the child into, your child is able to see himself or herself, not that you are comparing your child to somebody else or another child that has done better or that did well, and you are like, okay, your child will have this kind of resentment for that child and will not even listen to you because it looks like okay, you are just condemning the child. Such a child will feel like they have let you down, and they will feel, it will reduce their self-esteem. Also they'll feel like okay, they cannot do it. But when you let them know that oh, you can do better than this, you have the potential, you have the ability, all you need to do is just to identify the things you need to do to get better at what you are doing. And as you do that, your child even will love you more for that, that okay, my mom is guiding me, my dad is guiding me on what I can do better. So that is how you can, and also support, okay, how do I support you to become better? Oh mommy, I need books, I need to read storybooks, I want to read storybooks, or I want to write a book. Okay, you want to write a book, let's look for programs that we can enroll in that can teach you how to write. This is also a good time to teach your children about money management. You can just give your child 1,000 naira. Okay, have this 1,000 naira. What will you do with it? And allow your child to decide. Okay, I want to spend it this way. This way. From there, you can know. Okay, these are the gaps I need to fill. When your child has spent, okay, well, how did you spend that 1,000 naira? Ah, mommy, I bought sweets for 500. I bought this. You can know that. Oh no, I have work to do. I need to teach my child. Okay, no, so this is not how to spend. You need to save. You need to invest. So you can save 20% of it, you can save 30%, you can spend 20%, 30% you can give. You teach them also okay about giving, teach them about giving early also. So okay, from this 1,000 naira, I was expecting that okay, maybe you keep aside 200 naira for your offering in church, 100 naira for tithes, and then you are saving 300 naira, and then maybe you bought something for yourself for 100 naira or 200 naira. That way you have passed the lesson across to your child. So it does not have to be about you spending the whole of the day with your children, but it is about the value of the time you have spent with them. So I believe that when you do this, at the end of the day, it will be a good holiday time together. Also, as the holiday, by the time the holiday is winding up, then you start preparing for the holiday period. Start easing your children to the to resumption again. Let them refresh their memories. If you need to get the books that they will use for the next term so that they can revise and read back the things that they have learnt, so that they don't just go to school and then start looking like, oh, what did they even teach us, or how do I even write? Let them write compositions. How did they spend their last holiday? Let them write stories, like letters to their friends. These are ways to build their skills. Engage them in not just summer school where they will go and learn English and mathematics again, but those skills you have identified that you feel like your child needs to learn, those things that you feel like your child has interest in, engage them in it. Let's not feel like, oh, I don't want to spend too much of time. But then let's spend that time, let's spend that money. At times it's not even about the money, because you can get some of these resources online. You have access to a lot of things that we can get online. So rather than just giving them cartoons to watch, why not just search out, okay, use your ChatGPT. Let ChatGPT create some of these games for them to play, and then allow your children to have that time. Then also create family tradition. It could be a walk, it could be a movie time, maybe one time and once in a week. Fridays you have movie time that you just sit together with your children. You have highlighted maybe a movie that you have watched earlier on, not something you have not watched and you are also watching for the first time, but something you have watched and you know that it is suitable for your child. Sit together, watch it, let them pick out the lessons and use it to also encourage them. You could even take a walk. And this one, I even advise that you do it with each of your children. Let each child have a time that they spend with you alone. You can take a walk together, flower walk. Maybe they are even gathering flowers as they walk around the environment. That way, they are also bonding with you, and they will remember these memories much more than the chocolates, the ice cream, and every other thing that you buy for them. But the time you have spent with them, the time you have spent listening to them. Also allow them to talk to you. Ask them what are the things that they want to talk to you about. Are there things they want to ask you? Are there questions they want to ask you? Give them that time. Like, okay, I just want you to talk to me. I just want you to I want to listen to you. I want to know what is happening with you. And with this, you can be sure that the holiday will be a very beautiful time for both you and your children. So till I come your way again, I am Temitope Holani. Thank you so much for being on the show this afternoon. You can also drop your own comments. What are those things that you have in plan for your child for this holiday season? We'll be glad to engage with you. Also drop them on our comment section. Let us know what are those things so that we can also feature them. And if you have other topics that you would like us to also discuss, please put it in the comment section, and I will be right there reading them and also responding to them. Thank you so much once again. See you next time. Bye. Find myself, but then
CEM Audio and Video Studio Setup is here for you. We bring you the best technology. Call us today and
Okay. From my spirit to my soul, until my voice re-echoes to my love. Lílọ bíbọ̀ ẹ̀dá láyé o, ọwọ́ rẹ̀ ló wà ó, mo dúpẹ́ gan ni o. Ẹ ṣeun ìgbà gbogbo. Yéèpà. Ẹ ṣeun ọjọ́ gbogbo. Ẹ ṣé o, Ọlọ́run mi ẹ ṣé.
welcome to our new studio. It is perfect for churches and fellowships. Come and use this space for your production. We cannot wait to work with you. CEM Audio and Video Studio Setup is here for you. We bring you the best technology. Call us today and
Okay. From my spirit to my soul, until my voice re-echoes to my love. Ẹ ṣeun ìgbà gbogbo. Ẹ ṣeun ọjọ́ gbogbo. Lílọ bíbọ̀ ẹ̀dá láyé o,